uh, Black Dynamite actually, which is the first single off our new album, off of Tribal Wisdom's new album, Lost in Boston. And if I could just go over a few of the basic parts, the metamorphosis of the song. The song was originally called. It wasn't called Black Dynamite. It had a different name, and we changed it about 6 or 7 times. It was originally called Blast. And the good thing about the gentlemen in our band is we never settle, and we always want to find the best way to play a song and approach certain sections, and how to, not rehash songs, but how to build them up and make them, what they are today, which are fantastic songs. So the intro is just real simple, and, I just try to think big intro. So what I do is I basically play a D on the 3rd fret on the B string, and then I strum an open E string, so it gives me this tone. And then my next sequence of notes is an F5. And the way to play an F5 on the high strings is, or to 1-5 on the high strings, or an F5, is actually to take your index finger and put it on the 6th fret, which is F, and then you play that's the root, and then the 5 would be the C, which is on the 8th fret on the E string. So you get this little, if I was to play them together, you get this sound. And that's how you play the beginning of the song. So you get the D, and you get the open E, and you hit them together, and then you slide down to that F5. You get that tone right there. And then the thunder of the riff, I go into this, what I call, or what my bandmates call a backwards riff, where I'm in drop D tuning. So let me get, first of all, let me get everybody tuned up. So here's your D. Okay, and here's your A. Here's your D. Here's your G. Here's your B. And here's your E. I do play an A440, and I just drop, I tune my guitar to A440, and I drop my E string right here down to D. There's 2 ways you can do it. You can fret it on the 5th fret, or you can hit an open D. And in the checker, you just go. So when you drop down and you're playing in drop D, all your chords will move up. So for instance, if you were to play an F, a regular F, you'd be on the 1st fret on the 6th string, and the 3rd fret on the A string. So you'd be on the F and the C. When you play in drop D, everything moves up. So now your F is on the 3rd fret of the E, and then your C stays constant, stays the same, so you get this. And playing that way actually enables you to play these chords called add nines or double fifths, because you're playing in drop D. So let's, for instance, if I was playing a D add 9, I could play it up here on the 10th fret in this position, and it makes it a lot easier. Listen, the bottom line is, when you're playing guitar, you want to have fun, and you don't want to make it work. You want to enjoy what you do. That's what I do. I've been playing for a long time, about 36 years. All right, so the riff to Black Dynamite. sequence of hammer-ons and pull-offs and picking, but it's not as hard as it seems. It's just a matter of getting it all syncopated. So we're in drop D tuning, and the first thing I do when I play Black Dynamite, when I go into the main riff, is open D, and then I hammer on the fifth fret, which is a G, because remember we're in drop D. And then I hammer on to the A, just like that. Okay? My next note is a D. Okay, and then I pull back on it. I don't do a pull off, I slide back to a C. So you're going to hammer on to the A and B, excuse me, to the G and the A, and then you're going to hit the D, slide to C, and then open A, and then you're going to do that hammer on sequence again on what we call the 3rd fret and the 5th fret, which is now F and G. So it sounds like this. Okay. Okay, so that's the first little section of it. Now the second half of it, you're going to hammer on from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret, and then you're going to slide from the 3rd fret, which is C, on the A to the B. So it'll sound like this. So slide to the C, so slide from D, and then open D, hammer on to the F, which is the 3rd fret on the D, and then to the 5th fret, which is G, back to C, slide to the 2nd fret on the A, which is B, and then open A, and then you're going to hammer on, or let me see how I do it. Then you're going to hammer on to the 3rd fret again in D, which is F. Okay, so we're going to start from the beginning of that main riff. Okay, let me go over that heavy riff for you again. Open, hammer on the 5th fret, hammer on the 7th fret, to the D, which is the 5th fret on the A. Then you're going to slide to the 3rd fret on the A, which is C, open A, and then open D, hammer on the 3rd fret on the E, which is now D, which is F, hammer on again to the 5th fret, which is G, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, open note, and then F. Okay, so that's the main riff. Let's go back to the beginning now. Let's put it all together. All right? Hope you're having fun. This is good stuff. Hey, you always want to learn how people play songs, and